3, 2, 1, testing.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, then click all. Thanks. Hi everyone, welcome back. And in this video, I am here to show you what you can use as a slip solution instead of isopropyl alcohol for your polygels. You can still find slip solution out there, I think. I'm not really sure about that. I mean, a lot of the brands that are name brand, you do have to have a license to get that slip solution. And also, if you order outside of the US, shipping is really slow right now. So if you're looking for something to use as a slip solution right now instead of isopropyl alcohol, because you know it's very difficult to get it, I am here to tell you what you can use. One of the main things in this video, I am going to demonstrate on using this odorless liquid monomer as a slip solution for your polygels, because I had a lot of questions about that. And I will also show you some other things that can be used as slip solution too. I did do a video, I don't know, maybe a year or two ago, of what happens when you use monomer on a homemade polygel. When you take powdered acrylic and you mix it with gel and you make your own polygel, and then you would use a monomer. And I will have that video linked up in the corner and you can check it out. I show you my results and show you what happens. What happens is that it starts to polymerize and it starts to become sticky and stringy. But if you have polygels that you bought and you want to use monomer, then it should work for you. Even if you use the monomer that has an odor, it will work. But it does defeat the purpose of polygel being an odorless system. So that's why I would recommend you use an odorless monomer. Then that way you keep this odorless. You know what, if you don't have the odorless, then, you know, then go ahead and use the stinky kind. Now anyways, this is the brand that I am using right here. I bought it a while back, and it is from the Nailite company. You can get it on their website, and you can also get it on eBay. And it's basically the same price. And I believe on their website, you don't need a license to get it either. And now on their website, Nailite's website, they do list this as odorless, okay? Now, when you see it on eBay, they list it as odorless, low odor. And I think that that's just because of maybe the way they have to list it. I don't know. But if you take the lid off of this and you take the lid off and you put it right up to your nose, then you can smell a slight plasticky smell. But just to take the lid off right now, you can't smell anything. You know, you can't smell it at all. So I will have the link to this monomer in the description box. I will have the Nailite's link, and I will also have the eBay listing. I mean, it's not cheap, but it's not overly expensive. And you will see that you need hardly any monomer when you work the polygel, hardly any, okay? All right, so now that we got that out of the way, let me show you a few other things that you can use in place of isopropyl alcohol, because that's basically why I'm doing this video, is because during this time, isopropyl alcohol is not available. And if it is, it's limited. You can only get one per family if you can find it, okay? Now, I did do a video on using non-acetone nail polish remover. This is comparable to the national brand Cutex. If you want, just go ahead and get the Cutex brand. It'll work for you, okay? I did a video showing how this worked. You can watch it. It's up in the corner. You can click on that. And I also have a follow-up video of the nail that I did using this. And you can watch that too up in the corner. Both of those videos will be in the description box too if you want to check those out. But yeah, you can use a non-acetone nail polish remover comparable and similar to Q-Tex brand. Okay. Now the next product I found is the Antibacterial Cleansing Spray for nails and hands. This is ASP brand, and I bought this one at Sally's Beauty Supply, but you know what? Most of Sally's Beauty Supplies stores are not open right now. Some might be in different states, but I think you can get this online by ordering on their site. I don't recall how much it was at Sally's. I think maybe between $5 and $7. This is a 4-ounce bottle. You can also find this on eBay. I found it on eBay, but it was the Star Nails International brand, and they sell this size and another size larger. I think this was between $5 and $7 for the smaller one on eBay, and I don't know, maybe double that for the larger size. I don't remember what the larger size is, but I will have the link to eBay for this and the link to Sally's if I can find it. It does work really well, and of course you can clean your nails and hands with it. It's really good. So yeah, that's good. Now that we got this out of the way of a few things that you can use instead of the isopropyl alcohol, let's go ahead and I'll show you how this works, okay? The 4 brands that I'm going to demonstrate for you are Gelish, Tones, Yayogi, and Macart. These are all clear polygels. This one is like a natural clear, so it's not like a glass clear. The number one thing that you're probably going to notice when you use the monomer is that you really don't need much at all. I mean, you just don't. It would be a waste if you even use that much, really. Gonna start off with the Gelish Polygel. And you are gonna see that you really don't need much of it. I mean, you just don't. Really good. I think that even with the monomer, I think it makes the polygel less cloudy. That's been my experience. See how quick that works with the Gelish? I mean, I could even wipe some more off that brush. It just keeps the brush kind of, I don't know, slippery? Slick? Like oily? I don't know, but it's not oily because you can't see any kind of droplets or anything like that. So it just works really pretty good. And no smell, so you don't have to worry. And here you go. You can see that up close. Just looks really nice and smooth. So I'll cure that. All right, next up we have tones. Okay. Again, we got our little bit of monomer in here. There really isn't much in there at all. Like I said before, you really don't need much. And I will say one thing about monomer and the Tones glass polygel. I think that the monomer works better because I have experienced a little bit of cloudiness using isopropyl alcohol in the Tones glass polygel. And when I used the monomer, it was much clearer. So I think I will stick to using monomer with the Tones glass. And that's it. That was really simple. Let me give you a better close-up look. And here is a better close-up look of the Tones Polygel, and I'll go ahead and give that a cure. Now I have Yayogi's Polygel. Yayogi is a little bit more of a stiffer polygel, but this works just as good as any other slip solution or isopropyl alcohol. Actually, I think it works better than isopropyl alcohol with the Yayogi polygel too. Really gives it a nice clear look, because I think Yayogi is another one that kind of looks a little bit foggy with isopropyl alcohol too. So actually it looks really good, and it's pretty quick too. And look, I'm still only on that little tiny bit of monomer. Now I'll go ahead and cure that, and we'll go on to the next one. Okay, the last one I have is Macart. And Macart is a soft polygel, and yeah, this works really good with Macart. You might need just a little tad bit more because it is soft. No problem here. And if you need to, just get a little bit more, put it on there. You can just tell Macart's polygel because it is just so soft and loves to be stringy. See that? It's not my favorite. Not. But yeah, it does work. Works with Macart. Yep. Okay, I'll go ahead and cure that. And there you have it. The odorless monomer from Nailite worked really well with all 4 of these brands of polygel. So yeah, it's safe to say that monomer will work. And I recommend the odorless because it doesn't stink up your whole house and your family won't complain. But you know what? If you have regular monomer, that will work too. I'm the type of person that I can't work with monomer very long at all before it gets to me. And you know, odorless I thought would be better, but still, when I work with odorless, I still get this weird taste in my mouth. So there's some kind of chemical in it that just doesn't sit right with me. But anyways, yes, if you're asking, yes, monomer will work with polygel. Also, another thing, I had people asking me if witch hazel will work with polygel, and the answer to that is no, because I tried it out. I even filmed it, but then I thought, you know what, I'm not going to upload that because it just doesn't work, okay? Witch hazel has more water in it than anything else, and so no, it did not work. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, if you want to try the odorless monomer by Nailite to keep your polygel and odorless system, all the links for this monomer will be in the description box below. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Bye-bye.